Welcome back. Still around the 6150 mark on the Nifty. But this is the time where we address all our personal finance query. Harsh Roongta of Apnapaisa.com is our expert for the day. Hi Harsh, thanks so much for joining us. Let me straight away go across to the caller who's waiting by. It's Mehar who's joining us on the phone line from Mumbai. Hi Mehar, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Actually, my question was, can you explain me the concept of an emergency fund and why is it needed?
Okay, and also could you tell her how much should one keep aside as an emergency fund?
I think that's an excellent question. Why do you need an emergency fund? I think
because you have ATMs these days.
You have ATMs these days, yes. But the ATM serves you only if there is money in the bank, right? And I think keeping an emergency fund equivalent to 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
Basically for emergencies, such as a job loss or a business difference. It's not clear what Mehar is, whether she is salaried or self-employed. But there could be, for salaried, obviously a job loss situation. For the self-employed, there could be fluctuations in your business income. You need an emergency fund so that your day-to-day monthly expenditure, EMIs, you don't want your credit to be spoiled. All this is needed. Ideally, 6 months. But depending on the stability, if you are in a government job, maybe less. If you, or I mean, more stable the job or the income situation, less. But ideally 6 months of expenses.
So that 6 months of expenses would be kept how? In easily liquefiable instruments?
Absolutely.
Like an FD?
Cash or cash-like. Okay. So, I mean, essentially what you would do is either keep it in these fancy FDs that come linked with savings accounts so that they remain in an FD, but you can write a check and withdraw, or separately identified liquid or ultra short-term funds, which you can withdraw on a moment's notice.
And the expenses should also, everyone should remember to include the EMIs also in it, and not just your daily operating.
Not just your EMIs, also insurance premium. Okay. So you want to continue your insurance. You don't want it to lapse during the time that your job is not there.
Okay, Mehar, we stood in for you and asked your supplementary questions, so I hope you're fully answered. We have